Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Chillcom number 11. Another week, another day. Let's get it done, boys. Woohoo! Alright, so I got 3 topics to cover here again, and I'm just going to go ahead and list them out for you guys. So first topic we're going to talk about, what happened at COD Champs this weekend. Second thing, we're going to talk about the competitive scene, and well, not the competitive scene, we're just going to talk about the 4v4 competitive match making that's going to happen in this next season coming up for Call of Duty. And we're going to talk about Leafy being banned from YouTube. So let's get right into it, dudes. So alright, first thing on the list, COD Champs, man. If you didn't watch it, you can still watch it up on the main Call of Duty League channel. So I will leave the link in the description below for you to check it out if you did miss out Call of Duty Champs. But man, what an intense weekend it was to see Chicago Huntsman play London Royal Ravens and FaZe playing Dallas Empire. And then in the end on Sunday, Dallas Empire defeats FaZe 4-1, absolute stomping. I mean, it would have been a flawless stomp if FaZe didn't win that domination. I think it was a hard point if they didn't win that hard point. So what an absolute stomp, man. Dallas Empire came in, gave it all, and the veterans Crim6 and Clayster win yet another COD Champs win, man. I think Crim is on his 3rd win, so he's tied neck to neck to Karma, making him now officially one of the best Call of Duty players of all time. In case you didn't believe it beforehand, he is now one of the absolutely goated players of all time. So what an absolute beast, and what an absolute pleasure to see those guys play this weekend. Dallas Empire absolutely deserved that win, man. They were playing their hearts out this weekend. They were not playing around. I wish they could have done a mini LAN for the COD Champs weekend, at least maybe just the players only, but unfortunately, due to the circumstances still ongoing, they just couldn't. So good to see that, you know, COD Champs still happened, and good to see that a team like Dallas Empire won, because I know Crim6 was just eyeing for that win, and you know, all those other guys were also, dude. So it's just good to see that they won, man. Absolutely blast. They deserved it. And yeah, that's all I really have to say on that absolute crazy weekend. Go ahead and check out the VODs if you haven't. I'll probably play some clips in the background for you to see, so there you go. And moving on to the next thing that I want to talk about. It's something that maybe if you're not into competitive you may not know, but before, like these past 2 years, before Black Ops 4, it used to be 4v4 for competitive matches. Now if you've watched only up until Black Ops 4 and up, you know that it's all been a 5v5, but that's going to be changing again potentially in Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War, and it's maybe going back to 4v4. I'm not sure if it's confirmed. I think it may be confirmed, but apparently it is going to go back to 4v4. So that means that every single franchise team's gonna have to drop, I mean, at least one player, or they're gonna have to bench one player, which is actually pretty, you know, it kind of sucks for the players. And for the viewer, it's gonna be great, because the viewer is just gonna have less to keep an eye on, and it's gonna be more I guess it's gonna be more trackable for the average Joe who's not really into competitive. So it's going to be more, I guess, accessible. Accessible is the word that I want to use. On one side it's good, but on the other side it's bad, because of the players. You know, the players are going to get screwed over by some orgs. Some orgs aren't as good as others in terms of management, in terms of leadership. It's going to be tough to see that, but it's also going to be good to see it for the viewer. It's like a trade, you know. It's a trade. So competitive matches going back to 4v4 instead of 5v5. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. My personal opinion, it's good for the viewer, but bad for the players. So maybe they'll add more franchise teams. I highly doubt it, saying that entry fee is still pretty high. We'll just have to see this next coming year for Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War. And moving on to the final thing that I really want to get to, it's Leafy being banned from YouTube. And boy oh boy am I not surprised. I mean, I ain't gonna say he had it coming, but I'm gonna say he had it coming. You know, it was something that, who knows what happened in the background, you know. Obviously YouTube, if they see someone violating their terms of service, their TOS, they're gonna have to do something about it, even though they are more lenient to other people than others, you know. So they tend to be, you know, sometimes people blame them for being or taking part in favoritism. I do kind of agree with that, but in my personal opinion, I think Leafy did have it coming, man. I'm not gonna say that he deserved it, or that he really, whether it was his fault or not. I'm just gonna say he just got banned, and he's actually live streaming on Twitch as of now. Apparently he also has investments in different things, so I mean, this whole him being banned from YouTube really is nothing to him other than the fact that he just got banned and lost all those subscribers. But either way, he's on Twitch if you do want to see him. I don't really know how to put this, but when you do what Leafy does, you know, by I guess sometimes bullying or pushing people around, it can be a bad thing, especially if you push that limit. There's always that line that you can't cross, and I guess he must have crossed it, and the YouTube heads were like, nope, this guy's getting banned. So Leafy banned, and he's on Twitch, so if you want to check him out still, or you're a fan of him, go ahead, go to Twitch. I'll leave his link in the description below. It's not for me to decide whether he deserved it or not, but it is what it is, and it happened. So hopefully you guys enjoyed those 4 stories. Oh, and another thing to mention, Post Malone owns part of Dallas Empire, which is crazy to see, you know, a singer, and you know, you'll see, I think we'll start to see more and more of these sponsorships. You saw Drake become an investor of 100 Thieves, so I shouldn't be too surprised that someone like Post Malone now owns part of Dallas Empire. So just another interesting headline, and Dallas Empire did win the COD Champs, so there you go. Well, competitive matches returning to 4v4 instead of 5v5 that we've been used to for the last 2 games, and the final story that I covered, Leafy being banned from YouTube. Anyways, guys, hopefully you guys enjoyed this ChillCom. I'm sorry that it wasn't as long or as lengthy as the last ones, but hey, just a quick update on certain gaming community topics. That's all I really wanted to talk about. I'll catch you guys later. Bye.